Hello, amazing group. How are you guys? I don't know if you're like me, but it's like the only time you ever have time to talk or think straight sometimes, it's while you're driving. And so I thought I would just chat with you really quick on my way to the office to pick up a check and then go to the bank. Just kind of like we were talking on Marco Polo. And I just want to let you know that I love you and that you're amazing and that you are so very valued. You are so amazing. You are a creature of the creator of the universe, and you are an eternal being. Isn't that incredible? Every single person that you come in contact with has an eternal soul, is an eternal being. Part of them has always lived, and part of them will always live. And that includes you too. It just changes the way you look at things. But I just want to let you know that I love you and I think you're awesome. And if you're struggling right now with really believing that, then you're in the right place and you're doing the right things. And I want you to start asking the question to your truth teller, whether that be God, Jesus Christ, the universe, a higher power. Maybe you pray to your ancestors, or maybe it's the ocean or the mountains that speak to you. Something vast and full of awe. Ask that person or that being or that creator, what do you think of me? Who am I? Do you love me? Do I have value to you? And ask them if you can feel that love. Can you please help me feel your love? That will be the moment that your life changes. Even if you already know that on some level, that should always be our kind of our intention every day, to feel God's love, feel the love of the universe. There's a positive force in the universe that wants us to succeed, and that always helps things just work out somehow. Somehow things just work out. Sometimes we are praying and begging and asking for miracles, and sometimes things just happen and you don't even feel like you deserve it or you asked for it. It just happens and you're just totally blown away. And sometimes you have to really look for those things. Sometimes you just have to look for every single sunset and sunrise. At least know twice a day you're going to see some beauty, and you're going to feel the love of nature, the love of God, the love of this amazing artist, creator. And I really truly believe that once we see ourselves through our creator's eyes and let our truth teller tell us the truth about our souls and who we really are, then we're really unleashed to go and just live our potential, live the life that we were meant to live. And when we do that, the life we're meant to live is usually one designed to help and bless others. And it feels so good to have the creator of the universe use you as one of his tools, one of his instruments. He created this amazing instrument in you. He gave you these really unique and different experiences in life that are different than anybody else's, good and bad experiences, times that you totally failed, times that you sinned and made huge mistakes and hurt other people, times that you thought you weren't going to make it and somehow you did. And then he made you amazing strengths, gifts that you have that nobody else has in that exact combination, even in the combination with your weaknesses. You have this amazing map, this DNA map of things that you're great at, things that you've really excelled at, that will really inspire other people, and things that you failed at where you've had to come back. And maybe you're still trying to come back so hard and you're just holding on with your fingernails. But you can get back. You can always get back. And usually what happens when you get back, you're not getting back to where you were before you fell in that pit. You're actually going to climb way higher, way, way, way higher. And then you're going to have this incredible capacity for love and understanding and compassion to other people that you didn't have before, and that you literally could not have attained without going through the struggle that you went through. And I'm grateful for the struggles that I've gone through. And that's really hard to say it because they've sucked. And I just barely crawled out of a pit recently, which is why I feel so good and why I just had to do this challenge for you guys, is because I just want to pull everyone up out of their pit and pull them up onto the top of the mountain and enjoy the view with them. And if you don't believe me, that's okay, because you can get there. I don't care how big your pit is, and I don't care if you dug it yourself. You can get there. And if someone else dug it for you too, and you think it's not in your control, and maybe you're still with that person, or maybe the things that happen just still haunt you, it's not always going to be that way. It is absolutely not always going to be that way. No feeling is ever final. There's always something else. Something else always comes along. Another day dawns. Some miracle happens. Something changes. And you don't know that it's going to change because it hasn't changed like that before. Camille taught me that once. Camille Smith is doing this challenge, and she's one of my mentors. And she's taught classes with me and for me and to me. And one of the things she taught us, that it's hard for us to see how things are going to get better because the things that are going to happen have never happened before. So we can't predict them. We can't imagine them because they're outside of our experience. And that's what's so exciting about life. You just never know. You just never know what's going to happen on the good side. And when bad things happen, which they do, and I remind myself sometimes, you know what? You're feeling so awesome right now. That does not mean hard things are not going to come. But instead of bracing for the hard things, I'm embracing for the hard things. So I'm holding on to all the goodness that I've brought into my life and that has been given me. So I'm ready when the hard thing comes. And, you know, a lot of the things that I think might be making me happy today could be taken away from me. But as long as I'm really, truly holding on to myself, loving myself, not beating myself up anymore, and holding on to my truth teller can't die. My truth teller can't lie to me. He can't hurt me or deceive me or fool me or ignore me. He's promised to take care of me. I'm always going to be okay. And when you realize that, there's just this massive, deep peace that comes over you. And so if you're on this journey to look for that and to find that, I'm really excited for you, because I'm going to teach you what I know about how to get there. Because I've gotten there before, and I just got there again recently, because sometimes you lose that. And that's how I got over my eating disorder. That's how I got out of my abusive marriage. And that's how I got to my new place of peace with, who is this Sarah Norton person? Kind of funny that I had all those personalities in my video, but I mean, for a while there, I was Sarah Crawford for 26 years, and I was, struggling and fighting to figure out who I am and heal, be free. And then all of a sudden I'm free. I'm like, well, who am I now? What do I do now? I'm Sarah Norton. I was Sarah Koski for a while, and then I got remarried to my best friend, Bill Norton, and he's amazing. And I had to just figure out what that means. And it's an awesome discovery, and I'm just really enjoying the beginning of that now. So I love you. You can do this. All these little steps along the way are totally made for you. There is a reason you are in this challenge. There is a reason your sister or friend or mom or wife said, hey, I'm doing this challenge. You should do it. I have been inspired to start a new challenge for a while. It's been a few months, and I just did not feel like I was in an authentic place to do it. And I just been feeling pressure, and God would teach me and teach me and teach me and help me grow and help me learn. And I just was dragging my feet. I didn't feel like I could authentically teach you guys because I still had crap in my soul that I needed to work out. And I hadn't figured out who Sarah Norton was yet. I didn't even know if I liked her. And I got there a few weeks ago, and I can't wait to tell you about the miracle that happened that day. But now is the time. And now you're here. And if I had started this challenge a month ago or 6 months ago, it might not have been the right time for some of you guys, or any of you guys, or all of you guys. So I know the timing of this is exactly where it's supposed to be. That's one thing that God is so good at. He's good at everything, but timing, it's one of his strengths. He times things amazingly. And then you look back and you're like, how on earth did he figure all that out? And then you remember, oh yeah, he's a God. He created the universe. He created all these amazing humans. He's a God. And he loves me. And he did all this amazing timing and all this intricate work just for me. So that feels pretty amazing. And I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. Oh, the places you'll go. Obviously this is from Dr. Seuss. I designed this shirt for a retreat that we did forever ago with our young women, probably 15 years ago. But I just love this thought of, honey, once you really figure out who you are and how amazing you are, and you learn to see yourself as your creator sees you, which is amazing, total, beautiful creation of nature is what you are. And you learn to really accept that and let it sink deep into your soul, you can go anywhere and you can do anything. And it's amazing. And on the way to learning that, you can still go anywhere and do a lot of amazing things. It's just harder. So once you figure that out, you're going to be a total rock star, and you are going to be untethered. Absolutely untethered. Like this little balloon. It's still tethered. It needs to go. It's trying to go. So anyways, that is my happy thought for today. I love you. You can do this. And you're amazing. And you're worth it. Even if I was doing this challenge just for you, I would do it. Of course, I would be doing it for me too. So that's not totally selfless, because I really am enjoying this experience myself. I needed it very, very much. And I need you guys. So have an awesome day. And don't forget how amazing you are and how loved you are. And ask your creator, your higher power, to help you see that and help you feel that all day, every day, especially starting today. Okay.